Imagine a city where the latest Paris fashions walk the streets, where Hollywood stars spent their summers, and where the economy was growing faster than almost anywhere on Earth. This wasn't London or New York. This was Tehran, 1975. But within a few years, everything changed. Overnight, freedoms vanished, streets were patrolled by moral police, and the country embraced a radical, new ideology. How did a nation so close to the West suddenly turn inward? This is Iran before and after the Islamic Revolution. In the 1960s and 70s, Iran was on the fast track to Western-style modernity. At the center of this transformation was Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, the country's monarch. The Shah envisioned Iran as a modern, powerful nation, a bridge between tradition and the West. He launched the ambitious White Revolution, a series of reforms aimed at land redistribution, women's empowerment, and rapid industrialization. Cities buzzed with cosmopolitan energy. Women went to cafes with men, cinemas and fashion stores flourished, and life in Tehran felt strikingly modern. People around the world marveled at Iran's dizzying pace of change. Yet beneath the glittering surface, tension simmered. Not everyone welcomed the Shah's vision. Critics feared Western influence and resented the concentration of wealth among elites. The Shah's secret police, the Savak, silenced opposition through imprisonment, torture, and even execution. Public frustration grew over corruption, inequality, and foreign intervention, mainly from the US and UK. Small protests soon escalated into massive demonstrations, setting the stage for a revolution that would forever alter Iran's cultural and political landscape. 1979. The monarchy fell. Suddenly, the streets of Iran were filled with chants against the West, the elite, and the old order. A new Islamic Republic emerged, replacing the Shah's ruling class with the sons of revolutionaries. The consequences were immediate and profound. Western-style freedoms vanished. Sharia law dictated every aspect of life. Moral police enforced strict codes of dress and behavior. In the blink of an eye, a society that once celebrated modernity was reshaped by conservatism and control. Before the revolution, Iran's schools taught modern secular subjects inspired by the French system. Women could attend universities, though often limited to domestic studies. Literacy rates were low, but a seed of progress had been planted. After 1979, religion became the cornerstone of education. Boys and girls were separated. Hijabs became mandatory. Western curricula disappeared. Yet paradoxically, literacy and education soared. By 2016, 86% literacy overall. Women's literacy improved dramatically. Over 60% of university students were female. Even under strict rules, Iran's youth found ways to learn, adapt, and aspire. A testament to resilience. Women's freedoms have always reflected Iran's political tides. Under the Shah, reforms granted voting rights, divorce options, and legal protections. After the revolution, these rights were largely rolled back. Yet even under suppression, women have become the spark of change. The tragic death of Mahsa Amini in 2022 ignited nationwide protests, showing the world that Iranian women refuse to be silenced. Their struggle is not just personal, it's shaping the nation's future. Economic inequality fueled the revolution. In the 1970s, oil wealth enriched urban elites while rural communities languished. Poverty was widespread, and over 90% of Iran's GDP depended on oil. After the revolution, the government shifted focus to rural development and public services. Poverty fell below 10% by 2014. GDP more than doubled by 2021. Services, industry, and agriculture played a larger role in the economy. Iran's political system is one of the most unusual in the world, a mix of democracy and absolute theocracy. After the 1979 revolution, the monarchy ended, and the supreme leader became the ultimate authority, controlling the military, judiciary, economy, and foreign policy. Below him exists a parliament and an elected president. But even a winning president must be approved by the supreme leader before taking office. The Guardian Council, half appointed by the supreme leader, vets candidates, monitors elections, and approves legislation. On paper, Iran has democratic institutions, but real power is concentrated in one individual. This creates a constant tension between public aspirations, protests, and the supreme leader's authority. A political balancing act that affects every aspect of Iranian life, from culture and education to economy and personal freedoms. Today, Iran is again at a turning point, this time not just within its borders but on the global stage. What began as protests, revolutions, and decades of internal struggle has now erupted into a wider regional conflict involving missile strikes, drones, and military action. This new chapter in Iranian history doesn't just reflect geopolitics. It is tied to the same forces that shaped Iran after 1979. Power struggles between tradition and modernity, between internal aspirations and external pressures. Just as the Islamic Revolution reshaped society decades ago, today's crisis is reshaping the nation and its place in the world, forcing a generation once again to confront who Iran is and who it wants to become.